Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about developments in global defense and military technology, Iran's Fateh-2 hypersonic missile. This sudden announcement has caught the attention of major world powers, regional rivals, analysts, and military strategists, because if the claims surrounding this missile are accurate, it could shift the balance of power in the Middle East and introduce new challenges for the world's most advanced defense systems. This missile is not just another upgrade or routine reveal. It represents a leap in speed, maneuverability, and strategic capability that many believed Iran was still years away from achieving. Yet here it is, and the world is watching very closely. To understand what makes the Fateh-2 so significant, we need to briefly talk about hypersonic missiles in general. The term hypersonic refers to speeds greater than Mach 5, which is 5 times the speed of sound. For comparison, most traditional ballistic missiles can reach high speeds. But what sets hypersonic glide vehicles apart is their ability to maneuver unpredictably while flying at extreme speeds. This maneuverability makes them incredibly difficult to track and intercept, even for advanced missile defense systems. Countries like the United States, Russia, and China have been racing to perfect hypersonic weapon technology for years, and it's considered one of the most important components of modern strategic warfare. Now, Iran claims to have joined this elite group with the Fateh-2. The Fateh-2 is described as a hypersonic glide vehicle capable of traveling at speeds estimated to exceed Mach 15. To put that into perspective, Mach 15 is more than 11,000 miles per hour, meaning the missile could theoretically strike a target in minutes rather than hours. But speed alone is not the most concerning part. The real game changer is the missile's alleged ability to change its path during flight. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles, which follow a predictable parabolic trajectory, a hypersonic glide vehicle like the Fateh-2 can maneuver horizontally and vertically while maintaining extreme speed. This makes existing missile defense systems like the Israeli Arrow 3, the U.S. Aegis BMD, and Europe's defense shields almost completely ineffective, because these systems are designed to intercept predictable trajectories, not something moving faster than a bullet and capable of shifting direction mid-flight. Iran has framed the Fateh-2 as a defensive deterrent. For years, Iran has faced military threats, sanctions, and diplomatic pressure from the United States, Israel, and other powers. The idea behind a deterrent weapon is simple. If your adversaries know that any strike against you could result in retaliation that they cannot defend against, then they are less likely to attack. In this sense, the Fateh-2 is not merely a missile, it is a strategic message. It tells hostile countries that Iran is not only capable of defending itself, but has reached a level of technological sophistication that demands respect and caution. Whether the missile is ever used in combat is secondary. Its existence alone changes calculations in war planning rooms around the world. However, this announcement was not greeted with enthusiasm by everyone. Israel, in particular, sees this development as a direct challenge. Iran has repeatedly stated that Israel is its primary adversary in the region, and Israeli defense planners have long relied on their multi-layered missile defense shield as their main protection against potential Iranian attacks. The possibility that Iran may now possess a weapon capable of bypassing even the most advanced defenses is deeply worrying for them. Israeli military officials have already begun discussing the need to accelerate research into counter-hypersonic systems, though developing such systems is extremely complex and expensive. For Israel, which has always believed in maintaining a technological advantage over regional opponents, the Fateh-2 represents a serious strategic concern. But Israel is not the only country watching this closely. The United States, which maintains military bases across the Middle East and provides protection to allied nations such as Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Bahrain, is also evaluating what this missile means for its security presence. The United States has been investing heavily in hypersonic research, but it has struggled with testing, delays, and cost overruns. If Iran successfully deploys the Fatah-2, it could mean that U.S. bases, naval fleets, and strike groups in the Persian Gulf are now more vulnerable than before. This would force the U.S. to rethink its strategic posture, possibly altering its deployment patterns or pushing faster development of new defense technologies. Another key question is how Iran developed this missile. Some analysts believe Iran may have received technical insights from Russia, especially during recent years, as the two countries have strengthened their military cooperation. Others argue that Iran's domestic missile program has been underestimated for years, and that Iranian scientists have become experts at developing indigenous systems under sanctions. Iran has made rapid progress in areas such as solid-fuel rocket engines, satellite launch vehicles, and drone warfare. The Fatah-2 may be another example of Iran's unconventional approach to military innovation, working with limited resources but compensating with determination, reverse engineering, and creative problem solving. The timing of this announcement is also significant. The Middle East is currently experiencing heightened tensions, shifting alliances, and active conflicts. Iran's rivals may view the Fatah-2 not just as a military development, but as a diplomatic statement. Iran is positioning itself as a major power, not only regionally but globally. By showcasing this technology, Iran is signaling that attempts to isolate or pressure it may no longer be effective. Instead, other powers may need to negotiate with Iran on more equal terms. Deterrence, once again, is not only military. It is psychological and political. Now, while Iran's claims about the Fatah-2 are bold, it is important to remember that not all details have been independently verified. The true capabilities of the missile may only be known in a real-world scenario, something the world hopes never occurs. Some experts believe that Iran may still be testing and refining the system, meaning it might not be fully operational yet. Others think that Iran may already have multiple units deployed and ready. This uncertainty is part of what makes hypersonic weapons so powerful. When adversaries do not know exactly what you are capable of, caution increases. Regardless of the exact specifications, one thing is clear: the global military landscape is changing. The world is entering a new era of warfare where speed, unpredictability, and advanced guidance systems are more important than raw, explosive power. Hypersonic weapons are becoming the new standard for strategic deterrence, just as nuclear weapons were in the 20th century. The United States, Russia, China, India, and now Iran are all pursuing this technology. The race is accelerating, and the stakes are enormous. For Iran, the Fatah-2 is more than a missile. It is a symbol of sovereignty, resilience, and defiance. For its rivals, it is a challenge and a warning. For the world, it is a reminder that military technology continues to evolve faster than diplomacy. The real question is not whether countries can build more powerful weapons, but whether they can maintain stability in a world where technological imbalance can escalate conflicts in ways we are not prepared to handle. Thank you for watching today's deep dive into Iran's Fatah-2 hypersonic missile. If you found this analysis interesting, make sure to like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel for more global insights and defense breakdowns. Stay informed, stay aware, and I will see you in the next one.